Well, hi, my posse. I was just eating a jelly bean. That's my newfound love since I've been sick, popping jelly beans in my mouth. Of course, any calories I get is better than none, right? So how are you? It's so wonderful to see you. I hope you're in for some chit chat. I have a lot to chit chat about today. I'm going to try not to make it long, but we haven't talked for so long. You haven't been over for so long. I know I've been MIA for so long, and you know, just one of those things that doctor's appointments and everything gets in the way. But I've missed you so much. I've really missed you, and I know you've missed me, and I appreciate your emails. And I'm sorry that I lost so many subscribers. I guess you didn't want to wait for me, but my loyals are still here, and I'm so happy to see you. So we're going to touch a little bit on a couple of things. One is I was in the hospital. I said it on my community tab, but for those of you who can't get my community tab, I'll tell you the story. So I went and had my lungs drained. And in the process of them draining my lungs, they collapsed my right lung. So they kept giving me x-rays that day that I was there. And they didn't tell me why, but then they sent me home after 3 hours, which was a long time anyway. Long story short, over the weekend, that was Friday. And over the weekend, I just didn't feel good. I told my husband I couldn't breathe right. I just didn't feel good. So he took me to emergency room. My skinny bones. He took me to the emergency room, and they took an x-ray, and sure enough, my right upper lung had collapsed. And so they took me by ambulance from the emergency room because it wasn't my hospital, and I went to the hospital. So I was there for almost 3 weeks. And in the interim of that 3 weeks, they found this horrendous, I have this necrosis in my jaw, which is probably why I'm like lisping a little, because I'm overcompensating my talk, because my jaw is still sore, but nothing like it was. So they found this horrific abscess that I knew I had from the necrosis from the cancer medication, which is Zometa, they tell me, which is the bone infusions that they give you for your bone cancer, also causes this necrosis. So one thing cures one thing, and then it hurts another. That's the cancer journey, and that's the journey that we are faced with, and that's what we have to deal with. So they didn't tell me that when I got this medicine that I was going to possibility of having necrosis, because your chances of getting that are like 1 in, I don't know, 500,000 or something. I don't know. It's like crazy, but not too many people get it. And you know, there's a lot of lawsuits on it, and I, haven't even gotten to that, but anyway. But the pain was just absolutely unbearable. I had a lump under my jaw that was so sore you couldn't even touch it. And they kept coming in and say, "What's your pain level on a 1 to 10? What's your pain level on a 1 to 10? And I'd go, 12, get out. And I was like, oh my gosh, that every time they come in to do my vitals, what's your pain level, 1 to 10? And it was like a 12. It was that bad. So anyway, infectious disease doctor came in, and they found some IV antibiotics that I wasn't allergic to. And then I forget the oral one that they gave me too. But I could tell when they put the IV antibiotics in me, by the next day, I could feel the lump going down on my jaw. So that was a good thing. So after 2.5 weeks of that in the hospital, I came home with the IV antibiotic, and my husband had to finish it off for the next 2 weeks. He had to give it to me every morning at the same time. Every morning he had to hook up the IVs, and he did really good, actually. So I call him Dr. Denny now. So he's not Joe the bartender anymore. He's Dr. Denny. But he did really good. So it's kind of going away. It is, it's still a little painful if I touch it, but just a little small spot here. It's nothing like it was. So, I'm on the road to recovery, I hope. And, you just have to deal with these things. You don't know what the heck is going to be thrown at you with cancer, and you can't go at it, negatively. I just kind of went, oh crap, there's something else I got to deal with. And the biggest thing, of course, I'm sure is that you can tell, is that my weight is just, I lost so much weight. I mean, I really did. And that bothers me. But all those years I said, I just want to lose 10 pounds. If I could just lose 10 pounds, I'd be so happy. And I never could lose it. It was just like one of these things, you know, you know how hard it is when you're trying to lose weight and you can't. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, well, you know how hard it is, especially when you're older, you know, you just can't seem to, it just like sucks on you, like, you know, like one of those bugs. What do you call those sucking bugs that suck on you? I don't know. But anyway, it just doesn't go anywhere. So I tried so hard for so long to lose weight, and I had hit up to 173. And I mean, my clothes were tight, and I just was miserable, and I was mad at myself, and I cut out for one day, and then, you know, you cut out for one day and you start feeling sorry for yourself, so the next day you try to make it up. I don't know, it's just the way it is. Anyway, sidetrack. But so, you know, I did end up losing weight. I think between my jaw and my gums and the abscess and not being able to eat and the pain in my back and the whole, it was just a whole, the medication I think you're on, it's just a whole conglomerate of things that cause weight loss, I guess. So I went from like 170, and when I was in the hospital this last time, I was 115. Yeah, so that's a lot of weight for me. I was 5'6", 5'5.5" at one time, and now they tell me I'm 5'1" when they measured me in the hospital. So I'm 5'1" and 115 pounds. Although I did pick some up. I went up to like 125, and then it's just my jaw started to hurt. I don't know. So I'm back down now till I think we're at 121. So I'm still trying to eat. That's why I keep my jar of jelly beans. I keep popping them in my mouth. So, you know, it's part of the territory, I guess. I don't know. But hopefully, you know, when I make a video one of these days, I'll be plump like a turkey. I just, you know, I mean, it's funny because even my eyelids and my eye sockets lost weight. It's crazy. Like, I got this big bone up here. I used to have fat. And I told my husband, I said, I'm gonna get a couple steaks and just lay in bed at night, put a couple steaks on my eyes. And he goes, what for? And I go, well, it's not for like swelling, like puffiness. You know, they say sometimes black and blue, your eyes black and blue, you put steak on your eyes. You know, I said, yeah, you know, I figure if I put steak on my eyes, the juice from the meat would give me some calories and maybe fatten up my eyelids. I don't know. It was a thought that I had. Then he goes, you're crazy. And I go, well, you know, if you eat enough steak, you know, maybe you'll gain weight. Maybe if I put them on my eyes, the juice will just make my eyelids fatter. I don't know. Anyway, so, but I lost it everywhere. So hopefully little by little, every pound, it'll know where to go, and that'll be it. So pretty soon it'll be winter, and I'll have turtlenecks on. Of course, I could have turtlenecks on now. You don't know if my house is cold or not, I guess. But anyway, so that bothers me. But I'll tell you, through it all, I've had my moments here. I've had, like, you know, some of you that follow me know that I've had a couple of years of medical conditions. It started out where they said I needed a hip replacement. I remember doing a couple videos and sitting here and going, ow. And my hip would like give me pain, and finally went to the doctor and they said, yeah, you need a hip replacement. I'm like, great. Well, in the interim of waiting for a hip replacement, I developed my breast cancer and spine, you know, went to the spine and lymph nodes and bone. And so I'm lucky to be here. Actually, I'm very lucky to still be here. I'm grateful every day. So I'll take my skinniness as long as it doesn't interfere with my ability to heal. So, and so far I'm okay. But yeah, I mean, it's been like 2 years of this now, so I've about had it. But in the interim of that 2 years, I'll tell you, I have always, I think I've had 6 days, like I'm lisping because of these, I have this partial that they fitted me for on the bottom here, that are just kind of floating around, and that doesn't help my lisp either because they're just trying to help me eat more. Anyway. Sidetrack, what was I saying? Oh no. But anyway, yeah, I think in all that time, I've had maybe 6 days of not fixing myself up. I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good achievement, I think. And I do it for me, you know. I don't, it's not a vanity thing, if that's that right. You know, I do it for me. It makes me feel better. Just like if you're put on a pretty dress, or, you know, you even cook a good meal, which is, you know, on the other spectrum of feeling good, but you feel good about yourself when your family likes it. So, you know, fixing yourself up makes you feel good when you pass the mirror in the morning. It's one thing to be sick and to feel bad, but when you look bad too, it's a double kind of whammy on you. And I looked in the mirror when I come home from the hospital this last time too. It was like the next day, and I was like, I'm just gonna lay here and just ponder my ailments. And I didn't I had my pajamas on all day. I didn't have my wig on. I didn't comb my hair. I didn't put any makeup on. I didn't even wash my face from the night before. So I was just, you know, and every time I'd get up and go to the bathroom, which is pretty frequent lately, I'd see myself in the mirror and I'd go, no, Babsy, that's not going to work. If you don't feel good and you don't look good, that's not going to work, Babsy. So I started then, you know, fixing myself up. And I did it in the hospital too. That's the thing. The doctors used to come and go, boy, you don't look sick. You know, I thought, oh, thank you. I thought, well, you weren't here at 5:30 in the morning, you know, when I was putting makeup on and putting my wig on. My husband brought me a couple of wigs and they were in front of us on the desk. So when they came in at night to take your vitals, a couple of the guys that came in and took it, they did a double take. They didn't know if it was a rat over there on the desk or what, because they didn't know about wigs. So I saw them get like kind of nervous, and I said, oh, that's just my wigs. Don't worry about it. They won't bite you. But I had them there and I put them on. I washed my face every day. They had these great cloths at the hospital. They're like wet wipes and stuff, and they're amazing. I just ordered some through, I should put them on here for you. If I think of it, I'll drop a picture. It's from Amazon, but they're like wet wipes, and they're good for like a bath, giving yourself like a bath, a sponge bath, you know, and when you don't want to shower, they get all the dirt off. It's great. So they take all the makeup off your face, and they don't irritate you, so they're really good. So I found some similar, not the same brand, on Amazon. So I bought a whole bunch, and we just love them. So you can't flush them, so that's the only bad thing about it. But, you know, if you're going to sponge bath, you don't need to flush them. So there's that. So, but anyway, I just feel better. And I'll tell you, I've lost so much weight. And you know, people, even some of you that have watched, if you've went from 150 pounds or 200 pounds and you dropped to 120, you have all this wrinkled skin that you don't know what to do with. And I mean, I don't have that much, but I have a lot of skin that's sagged and wrinkled up on my arms and stuff, and my thighs, you know, and just, you know, started to hit my neck, and I was like, oh, no, no, no. So I really started to work at creaming my face and stuff. And I know I've talked about this Freda product for so long, girls, but you know, as we mature, we just need a good moisturizer that sucks into your skin, that doesn't lay there, that you go out and you don't look greasy. I saw a lady at Kmart yesterday when we were there. I would think she was maybe in her 70s, maybe late 60s. She was dressed pretty nice, gray hair, had it up. She had A, so much makeup on, and B, she had this moisturizer on, which I know she thought the more greasy she looked and the more she glowed, you look better, but you don't. Your makeup looks awful. There's something about looking greasy when you're older, over top of your dry skin and wrinkles, that it doesn't look, it's not a good look. Trust me, it's not a good look. And so I wanted to go and say, hey, have you ever heard of Freda? But I didn't, but it was hard. Because Freda just, her makeup, her moisturizers, they penetrate your skin. And for mature people, you need something that's gonna work and that's gonna penetrate your skin, that's not gonna lay on top of it and make you look like a grease ball. You don't wanna look like a grease ball and have your makeup like so bright, and that's another story we'll get to in a minute. But anyway, they sent me this firming cellulite cream, which I've been using really, probably the last 3 weeks more so, on my arms here because they're wrinkled so bad from losing weight, and it's really working. So, I mean, you can use what you want, and you got to trust me. I'm 81 years old, yeah, and I've tried all kinds of products. People have sent me products to try. I've tried them, and I didn't even review some of them because they were just so bad. Again, it's that greasy look. I don't want to look greasy. I just don't, and I don't like them. They don't penetrate your skin. I know that they're not working underneath because I don't feel those little fingers underneath my skin going, I'm here, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, I'm here. You know, I don't feel that. So if I don't feel it, I don't like it. But I've tried them all. I've tried, you know, Neutrogena. I mean, I don't know, the whole brands, the Olay, number 7, they just, I'm not saying that they're bad products. Maybe when you're younger, I don't even know because they're so greasy. I don't even know. I don't know, but they don't work for me. And I just think her products are just the best. I mean, there's a deep wrinkle cream that I've been using a lot on my neck. Their hyaluronic acid is phenomenal, and it plumps your skin, and I need plumping. I need plumping at my eyes too, so I've been using that. But I'm just telling you that not because I do have an affiliate link, and I've been using this product way before they gave me an affiliate link, and trust me, it's not like you buy something for 25 bucks or something and I make $20 of that. It's pennies, trust me, it's pennies. And it's just a thank you from them because they know I like the product, and they will send me some products when they hit new that I don't have to pay for, and that's good for me. But I do it because I love the product, and I've tried them all. And I've just found, even through all this weight loss, that I don't have any wrinkles. You know, I mean, my eyes have some wrinkles, but that's because I lost so much weight. But it's just a great product. So I think that's helped me keep my skin, and helped me. I did it in the hospital too. I brought it with me. But yeah, my husband brought it in, and I used it there, and I just think it's, you know, it's worth it. It's just so wonderful for my skin. Some of you have tried it, some of you have bought it. I'm going to link a video, 2 videos, if I think of it, in my description box. One of the ones that went viral, which was a blessing. I thank you so much for that viral video. Was my only one, but I'm so grateful. But it's where I tried all the Ella Freda products and showed you the order in which I use them. It was from the beginning of my makeup to the completion with my wig and everything. So it's beginning to end how I fix myself and how I look. And it really is showcases the product and how I use them. And the other video is my massaging video that some of you I know have seen. And I'll link that, but it's like none of this stuff will do you any good if you don't massage it in. If you just put a couple squirts and you go like this and you let it dry by itself, forget about it. You know, just pick up something for $10 or $5 at Five Below or something, because it's not going to do any good. I mean, I don't care if you use a $500 product or you use something, I think these are $27 or something. They always are running sales, so whatever, wait for the sales. Don't buy anything full price. It's worth a shot to try. Some of you have and some of you love it, but you know, if you're not going to be consistent, don't buy it. If you're not going to be consistent with anything, don't buy it, because you have to be consistent. I mean, whether you're healthy or whether you're sick, you know, in sickness and in health, till death us do part, you have to be consistent if you want to look good. If you don't want to look good, then that's up to you, I guess. I don't know who. I've never seen anything on YouTube with the title is "How to Look the Worst I Can Look." I've watched for it, but I haven't seen it come up on YouTube. You know, how not to look great as you age. I haven't found it yet. So I mean, I think all of us women want to be the best version of ourselves that we can. I don't know whether you're sick or whether you're healthy. I don't care if you're doubling over with pain. You know, you reach down there and you get your blush brush. I mean, I'm a blush brush queen. I think I told this story one time. I was got my makeup on, and my husband and I were out all day, and we went to lunch, and I was feeling, you know, pretty good. My hair was done, my makeup was on. So I went into the bathroom or something, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I looked like Bozo the Clown. I had so much blush on. It was insane. I mean, it was insane. I come out of that bathroom and I said to Denny, why in the heck didn't you tell me I had all this blush on? He goes, well, what do you mean? I go, what do you mean I look like Bozo the Clown? Why didn't you tell me I look like this? He goes, I thought that was your look. I thought that's the way you wanted to look. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, I was so embarrassed all day. I'm walking around thinking, hey, girl, you're looking good. I got these big rosy cheeks because I love blush. And sometimes, you know, my eyesight isn't real good. And, you know, you put it on. And besides that, I think your hands are 23 years old and your face is how old ever you are. You're 60, 70, 81. But your hands are 23. So when you put your makeup on, you're thinking 23. You're 23 and you're picturing how you look, you know, how good you're going to look and how you look when you were young. So your hands like painting 23 on your face. But when you're really like 81, you can't do that look. You can't do all that heavy makeup and greasy look. You can't do it. You got to just pull back the strings and realize, you know, you got to lighten up a little bit. I mean, I still love my blush. I put a little darker shade of lipstick on for, you know, the channel here because you want to be able to see it. And I don't really wear that much lipstick. I don't like that bright red lipstick when you're older either. That's not a good look. It's not a good look. Between a lot of blush and bright red lipstick, I mean, no, it's like circus clowns. We're not there. You can look soft and beautiful whether you're healthy or whether you're sick, and that's totally an individual choice, and it's a choice that I make through my sickness and in health, that I find myself looking much better and feeling much better. It's just the way it is. I love it. So, but that's my shtick for looking good and growing older and looking the best that you can and taking care of yourself. I mean, that's just, you know, I don't know. I'm 81 and I guess I don't think like, oh my God, I'm 81. What's the use? Nobody sees me anyway. I don't care if I'm home alone sometimes. I'm still here with the mirror. I still talk to the mirror. The mirror is a reflection of me. And so somebody's here, you know, so it's just, I know. Goofy Lucy. But anyway, that's just the way I got through my sickness. I got through my sickness by trying not to think about I'm going to die. I've gotten through it by my family. My family has been my biggest support. And I kept thinking, I'm not going to leave this earth with my daughter and my grandkids. I want to watch them grow some more. My husband. I'm not going to give in to this. I'm not. I told my husband even the other day, I said, I'm not giving in to this disease. I'm just not. So by fixing myself up and by keeping a positive attitude, yeah, some days it's painful. Some days I want to just sleep all day on the couch. And sometimes I do. I just fall asleep for like, I go, well, I'm going to sleep for 20 minutes and then it's like 2 hours later. So, but my body needs it. It needs it. That's what my husband says. If you're sleepy and your body needs it, you sleep. So that's what I do. I kind of listen to my body, but my mind tells me that if I'm going to sleep, I'm going to sleep glamorous. So if somebody comes in and snaps my picture, they won't be with no makeup on. So I got it covered. Anyway, so that's my journey. And, you know, that's the way I keep young, and that's the way I think you should live. I mean, I think you'll just feel so much better. And like I say, I don't care if have never massaged your skin and you're looking at me right now. Maybe you haven't seen some of my videos and maybe you're new, or maybe you haven't caught them, but you're 60-some years old, maybe you're 70, and you think, well, it's too late. It's never too late to massage your skin and bring it back to health. I mean, whether you want to use Freda, whether you want to find something else, not greasy, please, not greasy. Find it and massage it. You gotta work. I work these jaws every day, and it's not like a grind. It feels really good. It really feels good. And you know, my makeup, I change makeups a lot. I'll tell you the one foundation that I love is Kathy Parker, one of my subscribers on here, introduced it to me probably 2 years ago. And it's by Hard Candy at Walmart, and it's their foundation. I use 1507 number. It's the best foundation. I mean, I've tried many in between. I love that foundation. You might need a little extra moisturizer under it, not anything that's going to be shining outside, because it's a little rougher to go on, but it stays on all day. It's beautiful. So I'm just trying a new one now. It's by Maybelline. I'm not sure. It's the first day, so we'll see how that goes. So I just wanted to chat with you for a while, tell you an update, tell you, you know, how to feel good about yourself. Don't worry about aging. I mean, you got to listen to me. I mean, look what I've been through. And I mean, okay, I've lost 50-some pounds, but I'm alive. I'm positive, and I'm here for you. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here, you know, to tell you that, you know, if you have a sickness, or, you know, don't give into it. Do not give into it. Say to yourself every day, I will not give into this disease. I will not give into this disease. And, you know, you'll believe it, and you'll come out the other end. We don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I have a great bunch of doctors. I was in the hospital, like I say, 3 weeks, and I had a marvelous stay. They were wonderful to me. All except one nurse that I reported. She was not even a nurse. She was a tech, a little young tech that was kind of a smart aleck, which I don't have time for smart alecks when you're sick. But anyway, but the rest of them, the staff, the nursing staff, were, you know, outside of coming in and go, are you a 1 or are you a 10? Your pain level a 1 or is it a 10? I'm like, and it wasn't 12. So I was like, that kind of, I would tell them before they even walked in the door, I'm a 10, I'm a 12, you know, before they would even ask me. So, but anyway, I'm here, and I'm here for you. I'm glad you came over today. I'm glad we got to chit chat. And let me think if there's something else I wanted to say. Hold on. Oh yeah, I never did post any pictures of our 50th wedding anniversary. That was April 20th. I was going to post some pictures and do a video on our wedding, our 50th wedding anniversary. And I don't know, sickness, my kids came to town, my jaw was killing me when they came here. I couldn't even eat. We went out so many places. I was in such pain, it was just ridiculous. I know, call 1-800-WAH-WAH. But anyway, so I didn't really post a video. I'm gonna drop some pictures in here for you before I sign off, and show you some of the things that we did, show you my family. They came into town from Arizona. I miss them so much. In fact, my son's on the phone with my husband now, so I'm excited to talk to him. But you know, we had just a great time, just immediate family. I went to some wonderful places, had some great laughs, great fun, visiting old friends, and it was really nice. So like I say, I'll drop some pictures here for you. Maybe of our wedding day, and some of the new ones of our 50th anniversary, and I hope you enjoy them. And thank you guys. I mean, thank you so much for sticking by me, staying by me. I hope I inspire you. You tell me I do all the time. I hope I do. If there's anything I can do for you or help you through a hurdle, email me. My email's always in the description box. I have trouble with my email. Sometimes there's so many of them that come in. They get lost if I don't answer you right away. But, you know, even in the comments, you can ask me something. I try to get to all my comments. It's hard, but I always read them. Some I read over and over again. I can't even tell you how many of you that send me comments that sometimes in bed at night I fall asleep reading them. I mean, they're heartwarming. And I know that you care, and I know that you love me, and I know that your prayers have, I mean, got me through 2 years of this. And I know that they'll continue to help me, and I'll rise above this. So having stage 4 breast cancer that's gone to my spine and my bone, and still be here, and having x-rays done that shows that nothing new is growing, is a big feat, I think. So I think with all your help and all your prayers, it's helped me jump to where I'm at today. So I really, really appreciate you, and I hope you appreciate me. And I love you guys, and I'll show you some pictures now of our anniversary and a couple of our wedding pictures, and then we'll sign off. I love you. I'll see you next time. Anything you want to hear about or you want me to talk about, let me know, and I'll do that. I love you. Bye-bye. I'm hoping that you loved those pictures. It was so much fun. It was great looking back. It seems like 50 years ago when we said I do. It seems like yesterday. And we're so blessed to still have each other and still be able to protect each other and watch over each other. And it's such a joy. And it was such a joy to have my family here for our 50th anniversary. And I'm so blessed to have had a wonderful, wonderful 50th anniversary. And I did want to say to you guys that most of us women have learned to fight back wrinkles and not let it define who we are, because we are doing something about it, not just going, oh it's part of life, and letting it drag you down, not us. And I'm so happy to be a part of that journey with you, to let you know that growing older is such a gift, and I'm here to help you be the best version of yourself that you can be. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. See you next time.